Hi, my name is Janine Shepherd, and I'd like to share some insight into our project, the film Defiant, based on my memoir.
Hi, my name's Fleur Ferris. I'm a screenwriter and best-selling and award-winning author of 6 novels.
Hi, my name's Mark Fermi, and I'm a producer and writer.
In Australia, many people know my story from my first book, Never Tell Me Never. However, it wasn't until I gave my TED Talk in 2012 that my story became a truly international one.
When I first read Janine Shepherd's memoir, Defiant, I was blown away by how powerful a story of resilience and sheer humanism it is.
Her realization that she is more than her body and her disabilities, more than the labels, more than a prognosis, and that she is able through this experience connect to something deeper within her, to what some might describe as her true self, that is beyond pain and beyond the limitations. That for me is the heart of this story. It's transpersonal, it's existential, it's deeply emotional.
It was instantly apparent to me that it formed the foundation of a very cinematic story that follows the hero's journey quite profoundly, and I could just see it.
During her TED Talk, one of the things that really brought tears to my eyes was a story she told about human connection and how important that is. And she faced some very dark times, but she was able to rise above that, and she was always able to look into the future and see the goodness and see a light there that she could strive towards. To be truly free, she had to learn to accept her new body, her new life, very different to the one that was carved out before the accident. Then she had to forgive the person who put her there, forgive the driver of the truck that hit her that day.
Our approach to adapting the story will be to make it as a spiritual, non-linear, propulsive story that takes us through Janine's experiences as she overcomes in a defiant way everything that's thrown at her, whether it's physical infirmity, whether it's people telling her she can't have children, or she'll never walk again, or she'll never fly.
You would see everything. You see the physical journey in a way that, like a sports film, when you see the underdog coming in to win, you don't expect Janine to be able to do the things that she did.
As a producer, it was really important for me to find the right team. Fleur is incredible at writing strong female characters, and she's been a paramedic in the past, so she understands trauma. Benjamin Gilmore, our director, also was a paramedic. Benjamin's experience going into war-torn Afghanistan and making Jirga made me adamant that he's the right person to tell this story and make it cinematic, but also inject as much authenticity and realism as possible.
It's a story that I would want my daughters to watch. I think it's important for them to see strong women overcoming difficulties in the way that Janine has, and to keep hope. And I just think that is such an important message to put out into the world.
It is a quintessential Australian story, and it's very universal, so I believe that it will find an audience globally.
Australia should be so proud of people like Janine, and there's never a better time than now to tell her story.
I'm excited about being attached as director. It's an incredible team.
Mine is an especially empowering story of female triumph, and we feel the world needs more of these right now. And I'm so excited to be part of a team that plans to share this Australian story on a global stage by committing it to film.